Hi, Dharma Circle, Swati here, the Embodied Dharma Coach. Let's dive in and talk about Atma Karaka planets and the purpose of this soul planet, why it's so important for your Dharmic path, and what you need to know in order to use this layer of your chart to dive deeper. And for those of you who are wanting to dive even deeper into the purpose of your soul and to awaken the light of your soul, I have a special offer for you today that I'm excited to share. And we'll talk all about registration details for my Embodied Vedic Astrology Certificate course. All right, so let's dive in. Atma Karaka planets. First of all, just a reminder that Vedic astrology is extremely vast. It is so profound. All the layers, many layers. So many layers that you couldn't even get to all the layers in one lifetime. The layers of wisdom, the layers of energy that explain your unique nature, the layers of insight that empower your life, the layers that awaken the light of your soul. There's a web of layers. And as we study our Jyotish chart, that's what we're awakening, the layers. In Sanskrit, Atman means soul, and Karaka is indicator. So the indicator of your soul is your Atma Karaka planet. Every one of us has an AK planet. And this planet is very important for understanding why you're here, what your purpose is, and this planet tells you what is awakening for your soul in this lifetime. So it becomes a very important and significant indicator or factor in understanding your Dharma. And of course, this isn't the only layer, but it's actually one of the first layers that I look at when I pull a chart and someone is wanting to dive deeper into their Dharma, their purpose. I look to see that AK planet, what is it? Because that gives a very good insight into what is this person here? What is this body here to do? What are you learning? What are you awakening on a soul level? And this planet is something that you want to, first of all, know and understand in your natal chart. And then you also want to be tracking it from a transit level. So the layers of your AK planet and how to study your Atma Karaka planet. First of all, just a reminder that Ketu is not an AK planet. He can't be. He's formless. He's disembodied. We don't include him in the AK planet realms. Okay, so Rahu can be. Rahu is the head of the serpent. And he is always moving backwards. Of course, Rahu and Ketu are always in retrograde motion. They're different. And so when you're calculating your Atma Karaka planet, and if you have a Jyotish chart from me, and most Jyotish software will calculate this for you, because there are some factors that are unique, and overall, the general rule for an AK planet is that it's your highest degree planet. If your AK planet is Rahu, it's a little bit different, as Rahu tends to be. So you're going to take Rahu's degrees and subtract them from 30. Every house is 30 degrees. And so that will give you the degrees of Rahu. So the highest degree planet in your chart is your AK planet. So 8 planets are the possibility for Atma Karaka planets. And you want to, first of all, look at where the AK planet is living in your chart natally. So the sign it's in, the house, the body part, of course, that it's influencing, and the nakshatra. So those are your first steps for really deepening your understanding of what is my soul here to awaken and accomplish? What am I really doing here? And then we want to understand your AK planet from a transit perspective. So if your AK planet is Saturn, for example, you're going to really want to track the transits of Saturn in your chart and in your body to understand what your AK planet is teaching you along the way and how it's influencing your Dharma and your Dharmic path. The other layer is your dashas. So if you are in a dasha, period, a mahadash, antardash, antardasha of your AK planet, that becomes highly influential for your path and your purpose and what your soul is awakening in this time period. So we look at the overarching, theme of life, and then we can be more specific about what's happening right now. So I'm going to go through the various AK planets and just give you a taste of what each one can offer you on your path. So if Saturn is your AK planet, you are here for grief work. Dharma work is related to the suffering of others, the suffering of humanity, and your own suffering. Okay, so remember that Saturn is very ancient, Saturn is very old, and he wants structure. But he is the planet of grief, and your work is going to be grief-oriented. Rahu is a shadow node. So if you are working with Saturn AK planet in this life, you need to be mindful of strong worldly desires, cravings, and material world focus. Okay, so he has a strong material world drive here. And you need to also be mindful of deception. That's the nature of Rahu. Mercury is about the mind and the mental body, and he is focusing on communication and mental body strength, and particularly all things that correlate to communication, speech, writing, computers, technology, that kind of thing. If your AK planet is Moon, this is an indication of emotional body work. You're really here to strengthen the emotional body, the wisdom of emotion, feeling, nourishment, and the qualities of Soma and Mother. Venus is about beauty, romance, love, passion, creativity, and relationships, the divine feminine. If your AK planet is Venus, relationships are the focus for your life and your Dharma, and this is very important for understanding the path, as well as your offerings, right? AK planet, your soul work, very much connected to your Dharmic work in this world. Jupiter is very much about teaching, the guru, the guide, bringing knowledge, wisdom, gathering knowledge and wisdom, and it's very spiritual. Sun has a lot to do with power and the strength of the sun, father, the masculine, life, really. And these people tend to have a lot of work with power and power issues, particularly. And Mars is about fighting, aggression. He's a warrior. He can also be a healer. He's connected to Agni and fire, the fire of life. And so he is going to be connected to earth-related matters as well, and things that require martial arts or Martian skills, surgeries, things that are cutting, precision, exactness, and he's very much an action taker. And so again, that warrior spirit. And a reminder that when you are working with your AK planet, when you're looking at your AK planet, and we're looking at Dharma in your chart as a whole, and what your chart says, there's likely challenges in this area of your life and your body. So when we talk Dharma, this isn't like, oh, this is the easy golden path for you. No. If your AK planet is, say, Venus, for example, you likely have many challenges with relationships that are going to force you to grow and learn in that area of your body and your life. And when we look at the rest of the chart, we can see that. We can see, wow, Venus, for example, may be debilitated or is in a challenging position, requiring you to put emphasis there. And the other factors of the chart may indicate that there are relationship challenges. So when we talk about Dharma, this by no means, it does not mean that you have ease and grace in this area of your life. Dharma often indicates where there are challenges, where your soul needs to do the work. And in order to grow and thrive, you have to put focus on this area of your life. Now, at the same time, this is where you can prosper and grow and thrive and share your gifts and wisdom as a business, as an offering to help others, to make money, to awaken your own soul and your own, the teacher learns more than the student. So if you really want to fast track your path, you do the work, then you start sharing your gifts and wisdom and you help others and you grow twofold. If you want to see how things develop in your chart over time, you look at the D9 or the Navamsha, which is a divisional chart. Look at your AK planet. Where does it go in the D9? And how do things develop over time with this Karaka planet, this indicator of the soul, the Atma Karaka? So for example, we know your AK planet is Venus. We look at the natal chart. We're understanding the natal karmas around this planet, the themes that this planet develops just naturally. And then we track that, what's Venus doing over time, going through the chart. When you hit certain dasha cycles of Venus, what does that do for you? And then we'll look at the D9. How does Venus develop over time? And what is the overall lifetime relationship with this planet? And we can see how the fruit ripens on the tree, quite literally, from that D9. And it becomes fascinating to really see how these layers really explain the body, the life, the awakening of the soul. So your AK planet becomes a powerful resource for understanding Dharma and the work that your soul is doing in this lifetime. If you are fascinated by this and you want to go deeper, if you are a soul that has been studying Vedic knowledge for many years and you want to go deeper into an embodied approach to Vedic astrology, meaning that this form of Vedic astrology that I teach is body-centered. We start with the body. We enter the Jyotish chart through the body. We are body-centered when it comes to studying the chart. Then please join me for my 9-month Vedic astrology course. This is the first time and the only time I am going to be teaching an embodied Vedic astrology certificate course for 20 special souls. And future courses will be taught by my team. So if you want to work with me directly, then this is the time to jump in. This is a course that is full of not only Jyotish resources and embodied Vedic knowledge, but Sanskrit, Ayurveda, yagyas, gemstones, all the layers of supporting your body and your Vedic knowledge and your Jyotish studies. And of course, we have a business approach to this process as well, creating an embodied Dharmic business based on your Jyotish chart and the wisdom and the knowledge that comes from your chart specifically, your unique Dharmic path. Again, this is the only time I am personally teaching this course. Subsequent courses will be taught by my team. If you want to work with me personally and receive a certificate for level 1 embodied Vedic astrology so that you can practice and share and teach this to your clients, enhance the work that you do with your clients, this is your chance. Comment waitlist below. I will personally reach out to you and send you all the details about this course. We start October 5th. We have 20 spots available. We already have people registering. Until September 15th, I'm offering $2,000 off of your investment and extra bonuses as well. We have a lineup of guest teachers that are phenomenal, the top in their field, who have been practicing and sharing and studying Vedic astrology for many years. And so experts in their field will be joining me in this process. I'm so excited to share with you these guest teachers. We have Lara Plum, we have Tulsi Bagnoli, we have Ben Collins, Tiffany April Rains, we have Dr. Lisa Raskin, and there may be a few others joining us as well in this process, but it's truly exciting. And the bonuses and special pricing ends on September 15th. When these 20 spots are filled, that's it. We're done. And all genders are encouraged to apply. So in the past, my groups and my courses have been women only. For this course particularly, I am opening it to all genders and orientations. And if you are interested and ready and willing and able to enhance your Vedic studies and to truly awaken the light of your soul, that's what this whole course is really about. Awakening the light of your soul, trusting your own gifts and medicine, unwavering doubt with your own gifts and wisdom and medicine, knowing what your Dharma is, never doubting what your Dharma is ever again. And at this time of Kali Yuga, these dark times, we need the torch carriers. We need you to have that bright light, to shine even brighter, and to never forget or doubt your purpose, your work in this world, and why you are here. That's what Jyotish provides us with. And even more what embodied Vedic astrology supports you in, because this knowledge comes from your body and your own inner knowing. This is not a course about prediction. This is not a course about me telling you what to think or telling you what this means or telling you what to do. No, this is a course that supports your own inner knowing and enhances and supports the self-trust piece so that you don't doubt and you don't question your path, your purpose, and your offerings. If you want the details about this course, if you want to know what's included and pricing and, if this is a good fit for you, then comment waitlist below. I'll send you the details. You can book into my calendar. We'll have a chat. We'll see if this is the right fit for you right now at this time, and if this is the cohort for you. This is not a beginner course, and I want to be clear about that. This is not for dabblers. It's not for novices. This is for those of you who have already committed to the light of your soul, committed to your Dharmic path, and you've committed to your Vedic studies. So you're not just starting your Jyotish studies. You've been looking at your chart already for many years, and you also know that the Vedic knowledge and wisdom is your root, and this is going to enhance those roots so that you can really grow and flourish and prosper in your life and on your path. And I am so excited to walk with you in the coming 9 months. And for those 20 special souls who know this is it, this is for you, and you're ready for this, I celebrate you and I can't wait to walk with you in this process. Comment waitlist below. I will follow up with you with all the details and we'll get you registered. All right, everyone, take good care and I'll see you soon.